So my wife and I purchased quite a bit of furniture. We bought at least two, 3 rooms worth of furniture, as well as a new bed. And we purchased the all the items in September of 2016 with the notion that we were having a house built, so we would not be able to take delivery of the items until the home was finished. We were told that the house would be finished in February, March. We relayed that to the um, salesperson, and we spoke to the manager. He said that's totally fine, and they told us that, and I specifically asked if there's anything that is an item that we don't like or doesn't go, and so we asked if it's possible to, if there's any items that if they didn't go or we didn't like or anything like that, can we return any of them? And they said sure, that's not a problem. They didn't tell us. They neglected to mention that they have a 72-hour return policy. And so anyway, fast forward to the first week of April, and it was April 4th specifically. We took delivery of the furniture, and they had us call one of the stores, a representative, and they told us if you find anything wrong with anything, damaged or otherwise, then you have 72 hours. So about 3 weeks later, we were able to finally move all the items to every room that we wanted to, etc. And one of the items that we moved to our downstairs living room area is a console table about 6 feet long, and the colors just didn't match, and it just didn't really go with the rest of our furniture and just the decorations, etc. So I called the store, and I didn't want to, because we love all of the other items that we purchased. Everything is nice, it's good quality, we absolutely love it, and it flows well with um, our design and all that stuff. So called the store, spoke to a customer service rep, and stated that we didn't necessarily want to return the item. We were just hoping for an in-store credit and to exchange it. She refused. Well, she didn't refuse. She just said that they can't. That they don't. That's not what they do. I asked to speak to the store manager, and he in turn pretty much denied my exchange, etc. And his reasoning for it was he claimed that there is a bedbugs law in Maryland, and therefore you only have 72 hours. I looked it up. There's no such bedbugs law. I contacted other folks that are, they're not necessarily state employees, but they work for various law firms that do things for the state, things like that. So there's no bedbugs law. That was just a crock. It was complete lie. I even mentioned to him, if I buy something at Target or whatever, and if I want to return it to Target, they never have any problem returning it or even exchanging it. He stated that, well, because of the bedbugs law, they are required to actually dispose of the items, meaning they just trash them. Those were his exact words, which I find pretty ridiculous because I've seen items being returned to those big box stores, put right back on the shelf, and they are taped back up. So then I proceeded to call what I thought was their corporate office customer service, opened a ticket with them. A lot of emails back and forth, and they had my wife's number instead of my number, so they stated that they called her, but she said she received one phone call. So basically, I reached a corporate manager who said that it is at the even so, oh, I'm sorry. So backing up for a second, while all this was going on, and I was looking up their corporate number, I also found on their website that it states if you're not completely satisfied with any of the items, then you have 30 days to exchange it or return it. And I actually took a screenshot of that, and I actually pasted it or posted it up to your website. And so I mentioned that to the corporate manager that I spoke to, and she still said that she doesn't know why the website says that the store, that it's only 72 hours, et cetera. So even taking it up to the corporate level, they still wouldn't really do anything for me. And they made it sound like that the corporate level would at least do something for me. And I'm not asking for them to pick it up. I'm asking that I'll bring it to them and just give me store credit. And, all the items that we purchased, I don't know if it's worth mentioning, it was over $12,000 worth of furniture